I bring you greetings today from Chairman Yusef Rabi, the Chair of the Washtenaw County Board of Commissioners, Verna McDaniel, the Washtenaw County Administrator, and Gary Bordeaux, the current commander of the Washtenaw County Council of Veterans. I was humbled at your invitation to speak to you today, so please let me first start out by saying thank you. It encourages me, it warms my heart today to participate with you in this event. There's a lot of things in the media about our country, whether from internal sources or external sources, that speak negatively about our country. But today, I know our country is great. I know our country is amazing. It's the most amazing country on this planet. When I look out and I see every generation represented today, every generation in this wonderful display of patriotism, it warms my heart. America is alive. America is strong. America is the greatest country on the planet. You see, the dangerous jobs of the employment fields that are out there are touted in TV. Like the most dangerous job, I guess, is crab fishing in the Bering Straits. No, it's not. The most dangerous business on this planet is the business of war fighting. And here in the United States, we have the most amazing war fighters on the planet. We have the greatest military on the planet, the U.S. Army, the U.S. Navy, the U.S. Marine Corps, the U.S. Coast Guard, and the U.S. Air Force. They form the armed forces of the United States to protect this country, to defend this country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Hua? It is the most dangerous business on the planet. And whether we are training for it, or whether we are actually conducting the business of war fighting, it's the most dangerous business on the planet. And that's why we're here today, to remember those who gave their lives, the ultimate sacrifice in the business of war fighting, to keep us strong, to keep us free, so that we can have these wonderful events like we have today, so that we can have the liberties and the freedoms that we as Americans know and possess and love and cherish. And let me remind you, I know this is Memorial Day, and today is the day that we remember and honor those in our armed forces who did lay down their lives and give that ultimate sacrifice. And I know Veterans Day is the appropriate day to honor our veterans and all those who said that they would protect this country. I would challenge you today, please, to remember those war fighters who are still with us, those who stand among us today to greet our war fighters when they come home, like VVA Chapter 310, John Kinzinger, Tim Driscoll, Phil Hecker, George Perot, those wonderful men and women who said, we're not going to let those war fighters come home and be alone. We're going to stand by their sides. We're going to take care of them the same way that they took care of us. And I tell you what, as an NCO, or a non-commissioned officer, who had the privilege to take care of troops when I served in the military, I have that privilege and that honor every day as a director of Washtenaw County Department of Veterans Affairs, where I and my staff of 6 take care of 17,500 veterans that live here in Washtenaw County. They're survivors, they're dependents, their parents if they're indigent, and the indigent spouses and children of members currently serving on active duty. I have a large customer base and I love my job. You see, I get to be the advocate between the veteran, the applicant, the beneficiary, and the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, who administers their benefits, and the state of Michigan. Every day I get to go to work and beat the VA to secure benefits for the most deserving community of people on this planet. Can I get a hua? I believe our largest retroactive payment when we beat the VA, when one time they said no, and I said, oh, I think so, and they agreed with me at the Board of Veteran Appeals, about $158,000 for that veteran and his family. But you know what? That's not enough. Because their families bore the cost of the battle beyond the battle. Think about it. You came home and you survived the jungles of Vietnam. You're home. You're going to make a life for yourself until the herbicide agents that they use there sneak up. Yes, Agent Orange, Agent Blue, Agent Purple, Agent White, Agent Yellow. Yeah, there was more than one agent. And now they're fighting the battles for their lives after the battle. Because war fighting is the most dangerous business on this planet. And protecting the United States of America is the greatest honor on this planet. And I thank you today for this honor to speak to you.
Thank you, Michael, for that wonderful, very emotional, touching speech. We will now have the placing of the wreaths.